isn't any of these teams going to free, or why don't any of these teams go into free agency?
Because there's nothing in free agency except for Michael Vick, who you know is going to get.
There's a couple of good quarterbacks.
It's not a matter.
I'm not looking for a franchise guy. I'm just talking about a couple, to play there for a couple, maybe 3 years, and maybe get a
3 years,
3 or 4 years. I don't know. Maybe. Well, if they sign him, they're gonna want him to be good.
I just don't think coaches can afford to stay around with mediocre quarterbacks. Coaches are glued to their quarterbacks.
Josh Freeland's probably better. Well, came out of the draft probably better than any of these guys.
No offense, but to me, Doug Marrone is glued to EJ Manuel's production. I think it rides on what he does, which is why, Brandon, you might be right that sometimes you don't have to take that approach. If Bill O'Brien decides to go Clowney, he's not going to be pressured into, if he failed, he did not, there might not be a bust quarterback.
There's pressure on Manuel, so if Manuel doesn't work out,
so, you can't, go into the Eagles, you can't blame Chip Kelly then. He went with Nick Foles, but he did not draft him. If you draft a quarterback, you're going to be, if Bill O'Brien drafts Johnny Manziel, how he did will be glued on how Johnny Manziel.
Alright, no matter what they say, the Jaguars aren't going to be playing for right now. So why don't they wait for...
The Jaguars are going to try to build their team so they can win next year. And the Browns are going to be good next year.
Alright, the Jaguars aren't going to go to the playoffs this year. Please, if you say yes, then that's ridiculous.
No,
that's not a bold prediction.
Alright, screw next year.
Listen to me, you don't even know what I'm going to say.
What are you going to say?
Alright, so they're not going to be good this year. Why don't they re-sign Chad Henne? Play him this year, play him with all the young studs they have, you guys say, and bring him to.
Neither one of us ever said studs.
All right, so why don't they wait until the 3rd or 4th round, pick up the Aaron Murray.
Aaron Murray is going to be like a 5th, 6th round pick.
Yeah, exactly, because he tore his ACL. If he wasn't, he was going to be a 1st round pick.
I know where you're coming from. Yeah, they are at this pick, and there are good quarterbacks. You're not going to be.
But there's good players.
Okay, yeah, I agree, but if your need is quarterback. You take a quarterback.
Alright, which one of these quarterbacks is going to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady?
Okay, you can't just... That's not fair to just...
That's kind of what the Jaguars need.
Well, which one's going to be a Brady or Manning? Not everyone's going to be a Brady or Manning, but you don't need that. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
That's kind of what the Jaguars need.
No, they don't.
They suck.
Alright, I want to talk a little bit more about the Browns. What makes you think the Browns suck?
They don't have good players.
Okay, what position?
Defense.
Their defense was great last year.
Alright, who?
Let's see. Joe Hayden is one of the best corners in the league. T.J. Ward, their safety, if they re-sign him, is one of the best safeties.
Yeah, they're not going to re-sign him.
Yeah, DePaul Jackson. They got Paul Cruz.
Alright, so you're just listening to a bunch of guys that are gone. What?
No, we need
Paul Cruz is here. Martavius Mingo is there. They're both rushers.
He didn't play good last year.
Mingo?
Mingo did not.
He was an outside linebacker that played pretty great.
Because he was a 1st round pick, you're saying he played.
No, he did play.
No, I know. As a fact, I watched Cleveland a lot less.
Their offense is good. Their offensive line is good.
Yeah, Joe Thomas is the best left tackle to me in the league.
Great center.
Josh Gordon's one of the best.
Alex Mack is gone.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, so
but Josh Gordon.
That's like 4 guys you guys have listed there.
There are players on that team.
That's
4 guys actually gone.
T.J. Ward,
but he can still be re-signed.
He's not going to. DePaul Jackson's gone, and Alex Mack.
Cleveland was a top
because they re-signed free agents before free agency comes. You know
Cleveland
that, right?
was a top 10 defense.
And free agency next week. What?
Cleveland was a top 10 defense last year statistically.
Oh my gosh, show me the Bills.
Great offensive line.
The Bills were not a good defense last year.
Okay, so are you just gonna say the Bills suck them?
No, they just weren't a good defense last year. They were. No, they weren't.
The franchise has 57 sacks.
Yeah, but they just didn't play. They didn't play good enough to win games.
Why do you think Mike Pettin got a head coaching job? Because he took.
They played all right. They played up to the Bills' like high standards. That's all they did.
Where did they start last year in defense? Yeah.
Maybe they were 26th in rushing defense. They gave yards like it was their job.
This isn't okay. The Bills are just like the Browns. I don't get how you're not seeing this. The Bills also all they need is good production from a quarterback, and they're going to be a playoff contending team this year.
But they have a better offense.
Why?
The Browns don't even have a running back. The Bills have 2 running backs better than their
You can get running back a dime a dozen in free agency and the draft. They can go sign up.
Alright, they did last year.
That's because they traded Trent Richardson.
You're saying that anybody can get a running back easily, but the Browns can't.
Easy to acquire.
When was the last time the Browns had a good running back?
Last year.
2 years, when Trent Richardson's rookie year.
He ran for he was 20.
He's gone. Jamal Lewis was their last good running back.
No, Trent Richardson was good for them.
Jerome Harrison. How long was he there?
Do you remember him?
Yes, I do. I do remember him.
He was there 3 years ago.
Yeah, and he only played there for like 1 or 2 years. I think wasn't he like a 2nd round draft pick or something?
It doesn't matter. You can get running backs easily. They can go draft Carlos Hyde.
Alright, it doesn't come easy to the Browns. I've never seen them have like a really good running back.
You're telling me if the Browns draft Johnny Manziel or
they got rid of him because he sucked.
2 years ago, he was very productive. They can get it.
Very productive. That's what we're looking for in running back. Very productive.
You're so retarded.
Very productive.
If you're a running back that runs for 960 yards and 10 touchdowns, is that bad, Brendan?
No, it's not bad. It's just
That's good.
I'm just saying that they need a running back. He's gone, so he's gone. Why are we still talking about him? He's not on the team anymore.
I'm just saying that a quarterback will take a mediocre team to be a really good team, and that's what Cleveland needs. In Jacksonville, I want to talk about Jacksonville because I actually like them. They have some good receivers. They have a good, productive tight end. They did lose Maurice Jones-Drew, but again, you can go get you can go sign a running back in the second or third round, or go get one of them free agency. Go get Darren McFadden. I don't know, but if you get a quarterback, Gus Bradley is gonna. That defense is.
Wait, who
bad.
the Browns?
The Jaguars.
Oh, the Jaguars.
Gus Bradley, that defense, he's rebuilding it slowly. The only team the only team to me that, other than having a good quarterback, will not be good is Oakland, because they have needs at every position. So a quarterback to me will not take them to the playoffs. It'll take a lot more.
Alright, who's gonna have a better record next year? The Jags, the Browns, or the Raiders?
Browns.
I would say the Raiders.
Of course you would. You have to be different.
What?
You're a piece of shit.
The Raiders were the best team last year.
I say the Browns too.
Yeah.
I like the Browns. I think Browns are a sneaky. Even people on NFL Network are talking about the Browns going to be a sneaky 10-6 surprise.
Dude, they were sweet this year.
Okay, don't be sarcastic. So okay, fine. All right, I'm gonna talk since you're a Cleveland hater.
I'm not Cleveland hater. Two of my favorite teams play Cleveland.
Then you're flawed. Fine. Then Buffalo's gonna suck next year. How about that?
They could. They're the Bills.
What I'm saying is Cleveland has the potential to be a very good team as player. So are the Bills. To you, you're saying then the Bills aren't gonna be either.
I mean, the Falcons. The Falcons went from 1 to last in their division.
Okay, well that happens. They didn't have a great offensive line. I'm just saying. Oh my god.
Anything can happen.
We know that. We understand it. We're saying the potential for the Browns is higher than a lot of other teams because of the positions they already have established. That's all I'm saying. And they have a high pick. They have 2 first-round picks. Cleveland's they have a good head coach now. It's optimistic.
They have a good head coach.
Well,
how do you know?
I said
I like him.
He's never been a head coach.
I think he's going to be a good head coach.
Here's what Brendan would say. The Browns are going to be good because their players are bad. Right, Brendan?
Yes. That's
correct.
correct.
They're not going to be good next year because of the Bills.
Oh, that's kind of right. The Bills.
Brandon, that's kind of
The
right.
Bills are going to be good because they're the Bills.
Alright, let's get off this topic.
No, I kind of like talking about this topic.
Okay, fine. What do you want to talk about?
I'm just trying to get it through your thick skull. It's the team.
My thick skull, Brandon. You have the thickest skull of anyone I know.
The Browns were 4-12 last year. You guys are saying they're gonna be the best team in the league because they got.
We're not saying the best team in the league. We're saying they have potential to be.
Let's just go to the next topic then. I can't.
Oh, why?
I can't win this argument. You guys are just too stubborn.
No one's winning it. We all have our opinions. You have a large opinion.
Alright, so you're saying the Cleveland Browns are gonna win 10 games next year?
No, I'm not saying the potential. Poten.
Wait, are you counting preseason?
You're with a thick skull. You're turning my words around me, saying I said certain things which I did not.
Are you counting preseason or something?
No, Brandon. The Colts were 2-14. They got a good quarterback. They were 11-5.
The Browns
can have a turnaround.
But according to Dave, there's nobody like Andrew Luck.
Okay, you don't have to though.
Andrew Luck's so good.
Then what are you talking about?
Okay, fine. Andrew Luck. RG3 wasn't like Andrew Luck. He took him the Redskins to an NFC East title.
How do you know he wasn't like Andrew Luck?
Wilson was a 3rd-round pick. He's not Andrew Luck, but guess what? He has a Super Bowl ring. All I'm saying is Cleveland has positions that they can be good.
Andrew Luck is so good. I don't know why you don't like him.
Alright, I'm not getting in this argument. Dave's just sitting. Look at Dave's fit. You can tell he's trying to.
Well, what's about
Dave is the eyes of death.
He's like,
I'm going to rip your head off.
Dave is literally retarded.
Oh yeah.
Is this how it's like in your guys' Bills podcast all the time?
Yeah.
No, we don't have it.
No. He's so stupid.
No, we're not.
Okay. You guys want to move on?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
get to the next topic where Brian can say something mentally retarded.
Let's see.
Okay.
That took up
Bills are
24
bad.
minutes.
Bills.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay. Alright, that was our only first topic. Okay. Jesus. We'll talk about free agency now, which starts in 10 days. I'm gonna... Oh, great. Okay. We'll start with the Bills, because you both cover the Bills. What are the biggest free agency needs for Buffalo this offseason?
Quarterback, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah, Brian
Proceed.
I'd
love to hear why.
Brian wrote an article saying this is a stretch, but maybe the Bills can bring Mark Sanchez as the starter.
Not Mark Sanchez, that was Mike Vick, idea. Get your facts straight. Oh, that's even worse, yeah. That's even worse than EJ Manuel.
Manuel's good.
Alright, why do you think so? Because he's a first round pick?
No.
Why do you think so? Give me a reason.
Alright, he could be good. I'm saying that you just want to
He could be good.
Brendan doesn't like potential. He just wants to see it.
Yes.
No, Brendan just wants to...
That's what's like, I could go to the bathroom right now, but I'm still gonna sit here. I have the ability to go to the bathroom right now.
Ew.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, explain why you think Manuel...
No, I think EJ Manuel is the future of the Bills. I'm just saying not yet. I don't know why people say that he's good. Wait.
I would like to bring up something that you said on Inside Brendan's Football Mind on Real Bills Now. You trashed Manuel saying that they should draft a quarterback this year.
They should.
Why?
But you just said Manuel's the future.
They should draft a quarterback. No, they shouldn't. I didn't mean to say that they should draft a quarterback. I never said once that they should draft a quarterback. I actually said that they should get a free agent to bring in competition.
I apologize, but why do you think Manuel is? Why do you think because of 1 year he should not?
I just said that he's our future. What are you talking about? I'm saying
okay, I understand that, but you're very skeptical of EJ Manuel, and you know that. Why are you skeptical?
Because he sucked last year.
But just saying he sucked doesn't help anything. Why did he suck?
Because every other quarterback lately that's been good. Well, I don't know about Andrew Luck, but he played really well in his rookie year, I guess, because he had good stats.
Okay, but not everybody does that.
Who does it?
Peyton Manning didn't. He threw 22 interceptions in his rookie year.
Right, that was like over 10 years ago. That was over 10 years ago. Go with somebody recently who had a bad rookie year and still played really well in his whole entire career.
Nick Foles.
That's 1 year. I'm talking about like
I'm talking
about like 5 years. Somebody that's had a 5-year career.
Had a terrible.
That was also like 10 years ago. I'm saying like
that was 10 years ago.
Brennan, because you're saying we haven't seen these people develop completely yet. You're saying tell me a guy from 2 years ago who's been amazing but sucked their first year. We don't know yet.
That turned it around.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
I don't know the whole draft class from 5 years ago.
Wait, I want to.
Well, as I would like to say is, Matt Stafford had a battle injuries his whole rookie year, came back and done pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. He's taken his team to the playoffs with like a 10-6 or 8-8 record, or whatever it was, and then they lost in the first round. He's been pretty good.
Shut up.
What are you talking about? Wait, so you want EJ Manuel to throw for 5,000 yards instead of going to the playoffs? I don't want Matt Stafford.
When did I say?
You just said Matt Stafford had a battle injury his whole entire rookie career. Now he's pretty good. He's not.
I would like to say that
Matt Stafford good.
I'm skeptical.
Yes, exactly.
If you're saying,
one of my other options, though, because I don't like Stafford as much as most.
GM, you got Matt Stafford as your rookie QB, as your quarterback. Are you gonna go out and get a guy, or are you gonna be happy with?
I'm gonna watch him for a year, and if I don't like what I see, I'm gonna get my guy. I actually am with Brendan here.
Wow, that's the first.
Why do you want a quarterback that hasn't taken his team to the playoffs?
I don't like Matt Stafford that much based on he refuses to work on his mechanics. No. I don't not like Matt Stafford because I think he is the answer to Trey, and I think he's a very good player. But I think a lot of the time he can be reckless, kind of like Jay Cutler. I'm a little bit skeptical, but if I'm getting Stafford, yes, I'm happy.
I know it's part of the game, but take Calvin Johnson out and see what happens. I'm just saying. Like if Calvin Johnson gets hurt, let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's true by Dave, though.
Like you can't put the fact that he got.
I said.
With a great receiver.
That's what I said.
You can't blame that on him. You got lucky for that.
I said I know they're not going to because it makes no sense.
So do you think EJ Manuel needs to put up huge numbers for the Bills to be successful?
No, I just think that he should take him to the playoffs. What are you doing?
Well, yeah, obviously everyone wants him to be.
Like take him to the playoffs, not.
Well, it was his.
Like I don't care about him throwing for 5,000 yards and breaking the record like Matt Stafford did. I want him to freaking take his team to the playoffs.
I know what you're saying, but I agree on that point, but. Was it all him last year, or was it kind of the coaching staff and the play calling? I think
both, but not just last year. I'm talking about his whole entire career.
EJ Manuel?
Oh, EJ Manuel? I thought you were talking about Matt Stafford.
Oh, Matt Stafford? No. I know where you're coming from though with the Stafford thing, but.
Oh, I just don't. The only thing that might help him is because they didn't have a quarterback coach last year.
But even Stafford's been to the playoffs. He's taken Detroit to the playoffs
once with an 8-8 record, and they lost in the first round.
They were not 8-8.
Fine, 9-7 or 10-6, whatever.
That's a good record.
Big difference.
Carson Palmer won 10 games this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Arizona's a stacked team. But that's the exact example. You don't need to have